Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the pieces that I tried to show you before with the other camera system that didn't work very well. That's where all these plugs are. Okay, so you'll see one there. And this piece, it pops up that way. And then when you get the new one put in, you push it back down. Second one is right here. This one pops up towards the back. So you push it towards the back, and when you get your new one, you're just going to want to take it and drop it down on top. And then this last one up here at the top, it's right here. This one here has a piece in the back, and it flips forward. So when you get done, you're going to push it back down. That there is the back camera. If the rear camera is broken, I don't know if it can be replaced. I've never actually taken that part to see. And then these are your USB plugs. This is the other side to the board. And I'm basically just doing this because the other video doesn't have very good quality. This is the back cover. Dropped it. Okay, this is the back cover. The back camera comes through here. This side has pieces that stay on it that you would think need to be plugged into something, but they don't technically have to be bothered with. This is the screen digitizer. Down here is the bottom where the buttons would have been. Up here is the top. Inside of here, you might have seen that this piece fell out during the video. It goes back in, so don't worry about that. It's kind of like one of these over here where there's little connectors on it. So just to kind of give you an idea, this is basically what it is. See that? All you have to do is just drop it back in there, push it in. So if it falls out, don't scream and run and worry. It's not a big deal. Next is the screen and the screws. These are the screws that I took out of it. There's 6 of them. Be careful putting them back in so you don't break the rubber or the plastic pieces. This is the part I noticed that happens the most often on replacements when you're fixing them, is they go through these holes here and then they go into the board. Well, if somehow you break these parts that they go back into in any form, then it won't hold itself back together. Now here's the screen. Completely broken. There's the buttons. The little light things I told you about that I said to be careful with, they're right there. See them little plastic pieces? They just peel off. So when you get your new screen, just peel them off. But don't touch them until you get your new screen, because you lose those, like I said, they're gone. And I had mentioned in the video the only electronic parts at the bottom. I've had speculation, I haven't looked it up, but I'm guessing the screen probably knows a little more than we think it does because of the lines that you see running across the sides of the screen. And it goes all the way around it. Back camera. So if your back camera, or sorry, your front camera, if it stops working, can be replaced. It's right here. You could just buy a broken screened one and say, hey, I'm going to use this. Just make sure it has the same plug type. I put the black tape back on there so I wouldn't lose it. and it just plugs in. All those little pieces just kind of plug in. Tools I used, screwdriver, I think I already went over that, and that's basically it. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll be glad to help. Thanks. Pound, still broken. Beep, beep, beep.